If you have been even remotely paying attention, you've been hearing this debate over and over again. AI is going to take all of our jobs. Every single week I hear, will AI replace marketers? How do I stay relevant if AI can automate everything? Is it even worth learning new skills when AI does it all faster? And listen, I get it. I'm in the same boat with you. AI landscape is fast as shit, like too fast. But let me say this up front. I've talked to a lot of people in the industry. I've been researching a lot. I'm literally writing a book at the intersection of tech and marketing. So AI is not replacing marketers, but it is replacing mediocre marketers. The reality is AI will automate tasks, but not entire careers. And anybody who's smart enough to take AI as their best friend, as their teammate, and kind of double down on their human edge as well, will actually be the winner of this game. So today we're talking about the real future of AI-powered marketing roles beyond the general hype, the marketing skills AI cannot replicate, and why they are now more valuable than ever, the strategies that will make you irreplaceable. By the end of this episode, I hope that you have a clear roadmap on how to future-proof your marketing career. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Manusha Kannan, a marketer with a background in data science, engineering, marketing, and storytelling, and this is the Marketing Woman podcast. If you're into marketing, analytics, business, personal branding, or AI, we cover all of it here. And now let's dive into today's episode. The first one is AI works in silos, but marketers think holistically. One of the biggest mistakes I've noticed is people think that AI is smart. AI is not smart. It's optimized. It has a lot of data and it's just pulling a lot of information from there and giving you a result. I mean, don't get me wrong. It excels at specific tasks like writing ad copy, analyzing data, predicting trends, but it doesn't see the big picture. For example, if I go to ChatGPT and ask it to give me 10 days worth of social media content, it does a great job of it. Trust me, I've used it in my day-to-day job, but the problem there is, does that help long-term? Unless you specifically tell that, hey, this is our brand voice, this is what I need, this is what I don't want, these are the negative keywords, and then like 1,000 back and forth of communicating and prompting. AI doesn't see the big picture. Let's say, for example, if there's a misalignment with campaign and brand values and brand messaging and so many other things that goes on within a company, which even an intern can pick up on if they work at a company for like a month. AI doesn't know that because you probably haven't fed that information, which means a lot of back and forth with AI prompting it, telling it information, telling it, hey, don't do this, make it more conversational, make it more human. And it doesn't understand the consumer psychology beyond the numbers. For example, let's break this down with frustration I'm already seeing in the industry. Example one, AI-generated LinkedIn comments. AI-generated LinkedIn comments are getting dragged lately. Why? Because it sounds very inauthentic. You've probably seen a couple of them. Great insights. Totally agree with this perspective. Such a valuable post. Thanks for sharing. It's copy-paste engagement at scale and people can see right through it. Personally, don't have a problem with AI-generated LinkedIn comments, but I do think that they should be value add, not just saying great perspective, sounds good, looks like you learned a lot. Like all of these things doesn't add value in a comment section. And a lot of people don't think about this, and that is why AI-driven marketing automation can only go so far. This is how I look at it. AI can help with efficiency, but with relationship building, not so much. Speaking of relationship building, let's talk about AI chatbot versus human salespeople. For years, companies were glorifying, were excited about how they can replace salespeople with AI chatbots. But turns out people don't want to talk to chatbots. They want to talk to actual people. I mean, look at this. Salesforce laid off 1,000 employees to hire 1,000 sales people. Why? Because customers want to talk to a person who understands nuances, can negotiate beyond the script, knows when to make an exception. And AI models kind of fail at that because they don't notice nuances and read between the lines like humans can do. And AI also doesn't make buying decisions the way humans do. And this is why marketing strategy still needs human input, because AI is just a tool. It cannot replace judgment, storytelling, or decision making. And it also lacks emotional intelligence, right? Which brings me to my third point. Let's talk about how AI will never fully grasp emotional intelligence. I mean, don't get me wrong, AI can analyze sentiment, right? It can look at historical data, tell you what's been happening, what could happen. It can project, it can predict. But what it can do is create genuine human connection. I mean, for example, let's take this. Let's talk about three friends, A, B, and C. Let's say friend C messes up and cancels on plans last minute. Friend A is like, I'm done. That's it. I'm over this. Friend B wants to understand why it happened before reacting. AI cannot make that kind of judgment, right? It doesn't have that emotional intelligence or the empathy. How many movies have we seen? It's not equipped with that just yet. Like, we already know it can analyze text history, it can predict what's going to happen, but what it doesn't know is context. It cannot feel emotions, it's just purely based on data. Now apply this to marketing. Think about this. AI can generate a generic apology email to a customer or to make sure that their feedback was received and that you're looking into it. But a human marketer would say, wait, this user has been with us for 5 years. Let's send them a personal note, a free upgrade, and make it right. Because they might know nuances about the business relationship that's not often in meeting notes or in notes that marketers or salespeople write. Maybe it's just in passing. Maybe you grabbed a cup of coffee and you learned about their personal struggles. You never know. And that's what builds brand loyalty, which AI cannot do that. And you kind of cannot blame AI, because if you don't give that kind of data to AI, it probably just doesn't know. And another personal thing that I want to say here is Netflix versus human recommendations. Netflix is great at recommending movies. It tells you what to watch based on what you like. But sometimes, like my friend tells me, I'm always watching a certain type of movies and I never actually try something new. But the best movies are actually recommended by your friend, not by AI, because your friend knows your current mood, your current interests. They consider your personal taste beyond just the algorithm. Imagine you've always watched rom-coms and then Netflix suggests watching another rom-com, especially when you're going through a breakup. Doesn't sound fun. But a friend of yours will come up to you and say, you know what, let's watch this getting your shit together kind of a film, because I want you to get into that mood. Which goes to show that AI cannot make small decisions like that, and humans can, and that's very important in marketing. So what is the future of AI and marketing? Where will humans win? If AI is automating so much, what will human marketers do? A lot. Number one, strategic thinking. AI is good at tactics, but marketers can connect the dots. Number two, creativity and big ideas. AI can remix existing content, but it cannot come up with an original thought. I mean, it's hard for humans to even come up with original thoughts, but we can at least do it. The percentage of that is a lot more than it is for AI. Number three, ethical decision making. How many moral values are different across continents? Think about that. Across cities, across states, across different ethnicities, so many different things that AI might not always understand. For example, let's say the copywriter who learned AI. Two copywriters start at the same company. Copywriter A refuses to use AI and sticks to manual writing. Copywriter B uses AI to generate first draft, refine ideas, and boost productivity. Guess who gets promoted first? The one who adapts. AI is great to enhance your efficiency, but it's not going to replace you, because the key takeaway here is anybody who knows how to use AI will be 100 times ahead in the future than someone who refuses to use AI. So the point of this episode is to how to future-proof your career. If you want to stay ahead, do this one thing. Number one, become a full stack marketer. Learn AI-powered automation tools like ChatGPT, Jasper, understand marketing psychology and consumer behavior. Get comfortable with marketing analytics. Yes, if you're still being like, I don't need data, you're going to be even behind. Number two, learn how to work with AI, not against it. AI should be your assistant, not your replacement. Marketers who master AI tools will outpace those who don't. Number three, stay adaptable and keep learning. AI is not a one and done process. AI is evolving every year, so you've got to keep up with it and keep learning. So let's recap. AI is a tool, not a replacement. Humans win on strategy, creativity, and relationship building. If you learn AI plus build your unique skills, you'll never be out of a job. So your challenge this week is to try one AI-powered marketing tool, see how it works, and see how you can bring your you-ness to it. Before we wrap up, I thought you could use 50 AI-powered marketing prompts that I've personally used, and I think that will help you integrate AI into your marketing without losing your human edge. Put together a free resource for you. It's in the description. If you're watching it on YouTube, much more easier to get it. These are the exact prompts that I've been using for the last couple of months. Grab your free copy. And that's all I have for this week's episode. Make sure to follow the Marketing Women podcast on LinkedIn. Make sure to follow me on LinkedIn. Make sure to subscribe to my newsletter, Elevara Gazette. And if you found today's episode helpful, share it with someone who's navigating the AI marketing shift, and YouTube thinks you'll like this video.